What's up, everybody, and welcome back to DK's Take. I'm DK with Madden League, and today I'm going to be talking about the CFM Draft classes. I have tons of information. I don't have any notes, so I'm going to be going off the dome. So I'm going to be talking about things over here, over there, and everywhere else. So I have a lot of really solid information to help you guys out with your draft classes and how to draft and what's good, what's bad, and whatsoever. But before I get into all that, make sure you guys follow All Business on Twitter. And go to his website, web3ks.com, web3ks.com, where you get affordable graphics for all your creative needs. All right, so we did our first Madden 17 CFM draft, I want to say about 3 weeks ago. I was very impressed about how it came together as far as like how many guys were like high overalls and how even distributed the ratings were. I want to say we had 2 guys over 80 overall. I was very pleased to see that. I don't think that anywhere from 5 to 10 guys with 80 overall should be put in the draft class, because that's not the way drafts are. Guys should want to move up to get the high quality guys, and guys should want to move back because the high quality guys are going to get taken. That's the way the draft should be. It's rare that Madden has a rookie draft class that comes in like from real life, from the April draft or the May draft now in the NFL, where there's like 5 to 10 80 overall guys. I was very pleased with that. I also am pleased with how scouting works. It costs you 15 points to unlock the first true rating of a draftee instead of 5. So you got to be careful with who you scout. You need to scout based on need and scheme. Like for instance, cornerback is a big position as far as NBL is concerned. Usually we have anywhere from 3 to 6 cornerbacks go in the first round. For guys like me who are going to be deep into the playoffs, it's good that I don't scout a lot of first round talent, especially if I need like a cornerback. So there'd be like 5 first round graded cornerbacks. I don't really even scout those guys. I mean, more than likely those guys are going to be gone by the time I draft in the 28 to 32 range. And why waste 30 points on 5 to 6 different draftees whenever I could be spending those draft points on other guys? I mean, there's quality all over the draft in each position. A thing that I do like about when you're drafting is age. So you can draft anywhere from 21 to 24 in really 20 to 24. And this is important because of regression. Now, you're here with a guy that's 24 years old. He's a superstar. But then you got this guy that's pretty good, and he's 20 years old, but he's a normal development trait. The way Madden works, once you get 25, then the attribute points cost a lot more than under 25. 27 is usually the last time he'll have his main attributes before he regresses at 28. So really 27 is a magic number. If you got guys that have superstar development or quick development, you don't have to really worry about 26, 27 where he's going to regress. You really start need to worry about it when he's 28. But if you have like normal slow guys, there is a possibility that he'll regress at 26, 27. It just depends. I mean, age is really important, and development trait is really important now. I mean, you want a young team in this, man. The way the regression works, you want a young team. I have used this philosophy with my team in NBA. I'm the Dallas Cowboys. I try to draft and bring in as many young guys as possible because the way regression works, I mean, gosh, like we have Antonio Brown. We won't even say Antonio Brown. I'll say Golden Tate. I think Golden Tate is 28, 29. I'm not 100% sure. He led the league in receiving and touchdowns last season. He was receiver of the year. He broke the NBL records, not the NFL records, but the NBL records for receiving yards. He regressed. That's not cool in a way. I think that Golden Tate, if I think the way regression should work, in a way, it should also have modifiers for play on the field. So like a guy like Antonio Brown, which I'll bring back up. I mean, if he goes ham, in a season, but because of his age, he's going to regress. That's not really cool. I hope that they, look into changing this for the future. So that's why young guys are so important. And this is the first time ever in Madden that I've actually looked at age when I'm drafting. Like, never have I ever looked at someone's age when I drafted. I just look at, their combine, results, look at their top 3 attributes, and draft from there. Now, if I see similar guys that I want to draft, I got to make sure that, the age is on point. Because once you get to 25, that's the ceiling, cap, where you're going to be paying a lot more for attribute points compared to being 21, 22, 23, where it's going to be low cost for the attribute points. I really like where Madden's going with the draft classes and the drafting. It's pretty cool. It kind of changes the whole way of being a GM and developing your team. Free agency is such a boom or bust. You could spend a lot of money on a free agent. His age might be high up there or whatever it may be, or you can try to put all your emphasis into drafting. So one of the first things you want to make sure that you grab in a CFM with your coach is the scouting boost, where you get 200 points a week for scouting. You got to get that ASAP. It's a must that you get those extra recruiting points, because everything is so much more expensive. You definitely want to bring those on board. That's about it. This is what I have on my mind right now. Age-wise. Hold on one second. The light thing got a little dark. Hold on. Let's get a little bit extra light in here. I am a little dark, so the less light, the less y'all be able to see me. Unless I'm smiling, and then you can't miss these teeth. But anyways, as our admin for Madden Bomb League, always want to crack jokes, so it is what it is. I will roast him too, but we're gonna let him slide today. But guys, make sure that you're scouting what you need. You're scouting where you're gonna be in the draft. Don't waste your scouting points. These scouting points are so precious. You just don't want to be wasting scouting points on things that on guys that that you're not going to get. It's a waste of time. They look lovely. Like this draft, we have, I think, 2 6'3" cornerbacks, a 6'4" cornerback, and 2 6'2" cornerbacks, all first round. I need cornerbacks so bad. I got Orlando Scandrick, getting old, and under that, I have 170 overall cornerback and a 68 and under all the way down. Oh, how I would need one of these top cornerbacks in the draft. But guess what? I'm not going to get one. The way NBL works, they're going to all be gone. The way our trading works, it's different than most leagues. We try to keep it as sim as possible. We don't want, to ruin our league. A lot of people get on to the NBL about our rules are too strict and blah blah blah. Man, there's a reason why NBL runs August to August. There's a reason why our turnover rate is so low. There's a reason why we got a whole nother league with guys ready to come to NBL because of what we bring. A league is only as good as its users, but also you need strong admin to enforce the rules, even whenever they mess up. And when you make a mistake in NBL, you're going to pay for it. And you learn from these mistakes because, if you do something wrong, they'll take draft picks away. You get suspended. This stuff is real over here, man. I love it so much. It's such a soothing experience. You really have an opportunity to build your team. How many leagues have you guys been in that after you got all this momentum in the first season, you're rolling strong? And then it gets a little bit slower the year 2. Then it gets even slower year 3. And the next thing you know, everybody's quitting. And then you start a new league. We're not going to start a new league. I'm going to have the same team from when the game came out until Madden 18 comes out. And this is great. This is why we play Madden. For the CFM guys, this is why you want to play Madden. You want to have the same team all year. You want to be a GM. You want to feel what it's like to be in a GM shoes, in a GM seat, and build your team. So like we get 2 trades a season. I mean, you gotta really make tough decisions on what you want to do. And then the way we do our drafting trading, it's like we have a drafting points where each draft pick is worth a certain amount of points, and then half of that is for next year's draft picks. So me wanting to get the first round overall pick, I have to pay a high premium on the first pick in the draft, picking from in the late 20s to 30s, and that costs a lot. So if I really want somebody, I'm really gonna have to pay to go get them. But then I'm gonna suffer because I'm not gonna have any picks, because the way it works, you can't trade for a first round pick and then trade back into the first round next year. You have to wait a full season. It's perfect. It makes it fair for everybody that wants to make moves or that needs to make moves. It gives them an opportunity to. But I think the way the draft is now, you can find a lot of gems in the later rounds, mid rounds, later rounds. You just gotta really put a lot of emphasis on the scouting and what it brings, and work with your scheme. If you're a 4-3 scheme with that you need defensive end pass rushers, stick to those kind of guys. I mean, whenever you're scouting guys, it tells you what they are. If you have like a running back, you're a one cut, which is gonna mean you're gonna be more agile, be more elusive. If you're a power back, strong, gonna run guys over, trucking them. Speed back is gonna be more of like catching the ball in the backfield and speed. And then a balance back where you can do a little bit of everything. If you're playing and your team is based on power running, then make sure you scout the power running backs. I mean, don't waste your scouting points, guys. You're going to be very disappointed to when you just want to scout to be scouting, and you're wasting points. You scouted all the running backs, and you still have like 3 to 5 other positions that you can't scout, thoroughly, because you wasted it all on running backs. Which brings me to the next thing. And like I'm giving you guys this information that I know that I use, and this information is going to be heard by the league. Like, I mean, this is important information, and for somebody like me who wants to keep a lot of things on a DL so I can make my team better, this is important. Like, I'm giving this out to everybody. Receivers, cornerbacks, running backs, you kind of want to wait to scout those guys until the combine results come out. I mean, you want to start off scouting guys that, or combine results really isn't all that important, like offensive linemen, like speed doesn't matter, like defensive linemen where the bench press and like the 3-cone drill and the shoulder run, which is based on agility and acceleration. You kind of want that information, but some guys are just blatantly good that you're going to see with high block shedding or high power move or finesse move, in the B to B plus, A minus, you want to go ahead and scout position like that. But it's going to be certain guys like running backs. You're going to scout all the running backs. You're going to have a guy that runs a 4.840. You're not drafting no 4.840 running back. It's going to be 70 speed or low 80 speed. What good is that going to do you? So make sure you guys are using your scouting points accordingly. Make sure you guys are not wasting any scouting points on anything that you don't need. Don't scout anything that you don't need. It's a waste. It costs a lot of money in this Madden compared to last Madden, where the first attribute, which is the highest attribute for each player, was only 5 points. So make sure you guys are being smart about what you're doing as far as scouting and your needs and all that good stuff. I mean, Madden has definitely come a long way. There's been a lot of issues with this Madden. I think this Madden has really changed the game a lot. It's really a lot different from any other Madden that I've ever played. I mean, I think this Madden is less about offense and more about defense. And with the nano gap detection system, it makes it even better. I mean, even if you're in a league that has rules that, no nano blitzing, stuff like that, I mean, it's really hard to do nano blitzing and stuff like that. So, I mean, this Madden is good, man. Everybody needs to give EA their credit. They keep on trying to bring us a really, really good product. and they work hard on this. They have a year, probably less than a year, to start working on the next Madden and bring the new Madden out. This Madden has been cold. I love it. I think it's the best Madden that's ever came out. They give you many ways on how to stop your opponent on defense. It's a good game. So, with that being said, that's about all I'm going to say. Just make sure you guys are not wasting your scouting points. Make sure you guys are looking at age, because regression is huge in this Madden. You know, make sure you guys are scouting what you need. Make sure you guys are getting as much scouting points as possible, and enjoy. We have a lot of other great things in NBL. We have the Commissioner's Corner with Bomber and Lip, kind of giving like overviews over what's going on in our season. We have the NBL Blitz with Brocco Beef. Doing an amazing job, Brocco. Amazing job. I really enjoy your podcast. They're very thorough. They go over what's been going on in NBL. It's awesome. Sony, you know I always call you a genius. You're doing great. He does the Four Verts podcast where he's interviewing guys that are that have hands-on experience with Madden, like the dev team, and Pasta Padre, just guys outside the box of just what's in the game, just that they really know about the game, and little things that matter. And he also does our virtual studio with the NBL Tonight, where we got the ESPN display out there. I mean, we're doing big things, and just so you guys know, we got something else coming out for you guys. We got something new we're about to drop. So make sure you guys stay tuned to all the amazing things that we have on in NBL. Also check out our live games on NBL Network. We do live broadcasting and commentating on our games. I mean, we have a lot of amazing things going on here, and if you guys want to get in with us, make sure you guys go to Madden Bomber League 365.maddenbomberleague.com, where you can sign up to be a part of the fastest growing, the best Madden league in all of the Madden world. My opinion, but my opinion counts right now because I'm all about NBL. So make sure you guys sign up. It don't matter who you are. You're gonna start in grid. You gotta work your way up. You gotta prove that you're gonna follow the rules. And you gotta prove that you're gonna be dedicated, because this is full immersion. This isn't just play your game and that's it. We have a lot of things that we do, and we want people that come into the NBL that's gonna contribute. Not just kind of be there for the games. Like, it's everybody's helping everybody, and we're all doing what we can to make our league the best league ever. We're always bringing in new things. Thank you guys for tuning in to DK's Take. I always enjoy coming on and talking about what I believe is happening in Madden, or what I see, or stuff like that. If you have any comments or questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section. Make sure you like and subscribe to the NBL Network, and check out all our other great things we have going on. Until next time, I'm out.